It's time to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe with film 18, Black Panther, the latest character to get its own standalone movie. We've seen Black Panther in other Marvel movies, and it's time for him to sort of take the reins of his own movie. This one is set in the fictional country of Wakanda, a sort of extremely high-tech country that kind of masks itself from the rest of the world, pretending to be a third world country. Here, they have advanced their civilizations while still keeping their roots. T'Challa takes over as king of this country and has some trials and tribulations to overcome himself, bringing the tribes together, trying to make his mark as a king, trying to make sure that he still does his Black Panther duties as well, and creating all these different things. One of the things I really enjoyed about Black Panther was the look of it. I found it really colourful, really vibrant, some really nice images, and I loved the spattering of colour all the way through the movie. It was something that really drew me in. It seemed to be as if everybody was having a great time. They were all enjoying themselves. They all had these great characters to play with, some fantastic costume design, and this really a stunning looking metropolis that they had there. The movie itself is just so much fun, seeing everybody interact, seeing how they all relate to each other, seeing how it takes little bits from different movies. Like the city looks a bit like sort of Blade Runner-ish design. You get T'Challa and his sister who have a kind of James Bond Q feel about them as well. It just takes all these little things and just makes it their own. I love just spending time in this world, seeing the characters interact, and unfortunately the story has to kick off at some point, and that's where it starts to get a little bit familiar for me, the kind of things that you've seen happen before in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, although they do look spectacular and they are extremely fun. The action set pieces are entertaining, they are surprising, they do things that you're not expecting to see. The villain in this piece is Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan, who is pretty terrific. And what my favourite thing about this is, and this is the one thing that can hold the Marvel movies back, is the villains. This one has such a simple revenge plot. You know, he doesn't want to destroy the world or take over the world immediately. He wants revenge for wrongs that were done to him, for a small wrong, something that shouldn't have happened, that's just stuck with him and makes him this vindictive creature. It's nice to see such a personal tale in one of these movies rather than somebody that wants to destroy the galaxy or destroy the world. It's fun to just see an emotional tale with an emotional centre. I liked so much about Black Panther, but there did have the moments where I felt as if we were treading familiar ground with Marvel movies. You don't fear for anybody at any point. You kind of know most of them are going to survive through the movie, which robs it of some weight. I'm only going to hope that they change that with Avengers, where we'll see some major characters' demise. Not because I want to see them go, but because I want to feel the weight that these things can happen to these heroes. They're not infallible. Still, Black Panther was entertaining while I was there. When I left the cinema, I was on a high. A few hours after it, I started to realise there was little bits that I didn't love, but it still kept me solidly entertained. I think it's a pretty good addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's better than some other initial movies of characters. I'm thinking of Doctor Strange. Black Panther is way better, way richer, just visually far better looking in its own thing. It feels unique, which is a good thing within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We've seen things across the galaxy with Thor, Guardians. We've seen things in big cities with the Avengers and some of the other movies like Ant-Man and things like that. This feels like a wholly unique environment, and they really do have a fantastic job of making this world come alive. It is terrific world building at its best. I had a lot of fun with Black Panther. It did have some issues for me, but nothing that would really take the movie down too far. Overall, I had a lot of fun. I came out of the movie smiling, and I would give the film 4 out of 5. Really good. What did you think of Black Panther? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.